विद्या जैसा कोई अस्त्र नहीं, विद्या जैसा कोई मित्र नहीं, जिसके पास है बलवान वही, कैसे प्राप्त करें वो जरूरी नहीं. A very good morning to all the jury members and my fellow competitors present over here. This is Aisham Pradhan standing in front of you to put forth some of my views. Is the actual study pattern matters? Is the offline education, the online education actually matters? What are the criteria we have to follow and we have been following? So first comes online education and offline education. From the past few years, we have been adapting to those online education theories and we are getting separated from those offline education. But I prefer offline education. In the span of 5 years, only 20.2 lakh students are in offline educations. And that number in online education is been increasing day by day. Still 56% is in offline and still 44% around is in offline, is in online. This is how our criteria are. But we have to discuss what offline education gives us and what online education gives us. Offline education gives us discipline. That's the main criteria one student have to follow when they are going to study in a certain institute by a certain app or by certain criteria. But in offline education, we are getting the interaction which is necessary from a student to a teacher. We are getting the time to deal. We are getting the scope to have a mentor who can give us every proper aspect of a study pattern in a proper manner. But in online, the cons are more than the pros. What the online are not giving to us. First, not the technical accessibility. No one of in India have the total proper accessibility to internet or to a phone. Second, the distraction is one of the finest element for a student to get away from studies. When we have an Android device, we have that capability, we have that much smart to go for a certain criteria where we can get distracted. Then the most important part, the third point, where whether we are getting the proper education or not. When we take a subscription of a channel of a institute by online method, we have only the access by the teacher to say something like we are giving you this and you have to go for that only. The student have no rights to say or no rights to say all of his criteria out in one single short of video. That's what the cons are. But in offline education, we are getting a specified mentor, a specified teacher, and the technology is being accessible to every and each of the institute present over here. That is impossible that one teacher can't place a video call, can't give a video, or can't give a PDF format file to a student who is not getting access to a class or even missed. That's what we are getting nowadays in this 21st century. We have that much accessibility, that much potential in offline class as well, that we can go for this following criteria rather than online. Yes, many have said that online classes have this criteria, online classes have those criteria. But have you ever thought why all are not preferring online classes on the first position rather to offlines? Why? Because everybody knows, every parent knows, doesn't matter if they are liberal or conservative, they know that offline education gives a proper quality education to a student. We are in India, 1.5 billion population, and we are technologically damn strong. But our ancestors take Gurukul. Why Gurukul? Why still the Gurukul activities is being practiced till now? Because it has the proper accessibility to a student, to a teacher, and their potential knowledge or not. In a class, we can see if that proper student is improving or not, if he is steady or not, or having any following flaws. That's why we should follow the offline criteria for our following benefits and other motivational thoughts. And a teacher in offline can say what to do, what to not. So as we are the future citizens of India, as we are going to build something, we have to do it by ourselves only. So that is my conclusion, to conclude that we can prefer offline rather than online, but be attentive, be disciplined, and we can do whatever we want by something else. Thank you and have a nice day.